Hello, welcome to this tutorial. I'm happy to have you here. One of the ways to achieve a perfect fitting skirt or a garment is to take your measurement accurately. It helps you to achieve a perfect fitting dress or a skirt. If you are new to my channel or you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. Support me, help me grow this channel by hitting the subscribe button, turn the notification bell so that you don't miss my videos. And if you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your efforts and thank you for being here. I am Chisom Uchendu. Let's begin. For this waist to hip, waist to knee, full length, and the waist measurement is 27, the hip measurement is 40, and I divided it by 2 and by 4. Next is our waist knee. Waist knee helps you to walk properly. So, and the formula for that is 2 to 4 inches above your knee. From here, I'll be doing 4 inches, which is 24 minus 4, which is 20. To get our bust for the construction, we use half hip plus 1 inch is. That is 20 plus 1 inch is, which is 21, by the length of the skirt. So to get the bust, you use half of your hip plus 1 inch is by the length of the skirt, which is this. So here, from here to here is half hip plus 1 inch. Then from here to here is length of the skirt. So from here to here is waist to hip, which is 10 inches. From this to this is waist to knee, which is 24 inches. And for our waist knee, you go up from your normal knee 4 inches above. So this is my waist knee. I've gone up 4 inches above my normal knee. So this is waist knee. Waist knee. So 4 inches above your normal knee is your waist knee. This is this. So now I've used broken line here to know that we will not be using this normal knee. It is no longer functional. So next is to mark your hip, your waist shaping. So for waist shaping, we do quarter of your hip measurement plus 1.5 inch dart. We're going to be using 1.5 for the back because we're going to have a slanted CB, and slanted CB helps your back to be flat and it helps your waist to fit properly. So here we're going to do 1.5 inch dart for the back. So 0.5 for the slanted CB and 1 for the middle dart. Then quarter of an inch is. So this is this. Then for the front, we're going to use 1 inch dart plus quarter of an inch is. We're not going to have slanted CF for the front, so that we're using 1 inch. So I will mark that. So for the front now, for the back, I'm going to mark 8.45 from the CB. Starting from the CB, you measure inwardly 8.45. So for the CF, for the front panel, we're going to mark 7.95. So from the CF, you mark inwardly 7.95. So you mark. Then for the hip, remember we have used half hip plus 1 inch is here. So which means for the front, for the hip, we'll be giving 0.5 of an inch to the back and to the front, so which is 10.5. So quarter of your hip plus 0.5 of an inch is will give you 10.5. So I'll mark from the CB, I'll mark 10.5. Then from CF, I'll mark 10.5. you know, they will meet together because I have used the exact hip measurement to the exact measurement to construct this. So I'll mark this measurement down because this is a straight skirt. So I'll mark the same thing that I've marked up down. Then you connect with a straight ruler. So this, then you use your hip curve. Watch how I place this to connect to your hip. So use your hip curve, connect waist to hip, you turn it this way, and connect to your hip too. So next is to mark our dart. This is the 1.5 of an inch from CB. So the dart position for the waist is 3.5. But you can use 3 to 3.5. It is not fixed. For a slimmer person, you use 3 inches. For a bigger person, you use 3.5. So for this, I'm going to use 3.5 of an inch for the dart position for the CB. 3.5. Then I'll mark the length of this dart is 3.5. So I'll mark 3.5 down, making sure it is accurate. So you mark 3.5. Remember the dart measurement, the dart width of this is 1 inch. So which means you mark 0.5 here, 0.5 here. So mark 0.5 for an inch, 0.5 for an inch here. Then you connect. You connect this to the apex, to the tip here and here. So inwardly is 3.5. Remember we have slanted CB 0.5. So we mark slanted CB. Slanted CB makes your skirt to be flat, to fit your waist very well. So you connect this to your hip. You connect the 0.5 to your hip. So this is 0.5. So we move over to the front. Remember that for the front bodies, for the front skirt, we have 1 inch dart, and the dart position for the front is not 3.5. That position is 5 inches. So you use 4 to 5 inches. For a slimmer person, you use 4 inches. For a bigger person, you use 5 inches. So for this tutorial, I'm going to use 5 inches. So we mark 5 inches. And the dart length is 5 inches too. 5 inches. So I'm going to mark 5 inches. You know, you put your dart where it is needed because your dart helps to shape the hip bone. And the dart value of this is 1 inch. So I'm going to mark 0.5 here, 0.5 here. So and this is 5 inch in. Remember, you don't have to centralize your dart. Like this one is 3.5, and I found out that this one is 5 inches because it's actually needed where here, so it will shape your hip bone. Then this is 1 inch dart. For this at the CEF, you come down from 0.5 to 1 inch so that it will accommodate your tummy. So this helps to accommodate your tummy. So for this tutorial, I'm going to mark 1 inch. This 1 inch helps your tummy to sit properly. So on the side here, you go up by 0.5 of an inch, and on this side too, you go up by 0.5 of an inch. This helps your skirt to sit properly on your waist. Here too, you go up by 0.5 of an inch. Then you connect. You connect to. Before you connect this, you go in by 0.5 to 1 inch. So I'm going to use 0.5. this helps to make sure that you don't have a W shape on your waist. So you don't rule this straight to your waist, you just rule 1 inch in. This is 0.5 up. Then here you take this to just your waist, to your normal CB, to your normal waist, without taking anything out on it. So this is 0.5 1 inch. So if you are going to have a bodice attached to this, you use the same measurement you have used for your bodice to get your that position. Same with the front. If you have used your nipple to nipple measurement, make sure you use the same measurement. If you have used your quarter across back, make sure you use the same measurement. Basic add to this is knee step. So how do you get your knee step? Your knee, so you minus 4 to 6 inches from your hip measurement to get your knee step. And knee step helps to cinch your knee. This is half block, so you're going to divide it by 2. And when you divide 34 by 2, it will give you 17. So for this, we will start measuring from our raised knee, not our normal knee. If you don't know how we got our raised knee, check it on the channel too. So from here, we start measuring from CB till we achieve 17 inches. So here is 17 inches. So from this place, we measure here to here. Whatever we have is what we're going to remove from this knee measurement. And we have 4 inches, so which means we're going to remove a total of 4 inches from this and from this. So the 4 inches, you divide it by 2 because we have this and this, which is 2 inches. So you remove 2 inches from here, 2 inches from here. So you're going to remove the whole 2 inches from this side, from the side. So you mark 2 inches. For the back, you divide the 2 inches between the side and the center back. So when you divide 2 inches by 2, it's 1. So you mark 1 here. And you also mark 1 here, making it a total of 2 inches. So 1 here, 1 here. So we have removed 2 inches here, 2 inches, which is the 4. So this same value you have pointed out here, you mark it down. The same with this. So you point out 2 inches by the side and 1 inch by the side and 1 inch here. So then you connect the 1 inch on your raised knee to the 1 inch, sorry, the 2 inches on your raised knee to the 2 inches on your hem. So you connect these 2 inches. So then you connect this. Then you connect the one on the side. So next is to connect your knee to your hip. You connect this to your knee, to your hip, then this to your hip. Then here you connect this to your hip.
The knee shaping on the CB helps to cinch your knee and under your bone, and also helps to remove the excess under the bone.
So this is our straight shape skirt. Remember, this is going out, so you cut from here, you cut from here and here. So this is going out. Your fabric, ensure to add your seam allowance down by the side, and if you want a slip by the back, also add your allowance even at this is the zipper side. Thank you for staying with me. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.